Don't melt in the summer heat. Well, hello all my party people. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I wanted to film this outside. However, the neighbors decided they wanted to do some noisy construction. And instead of us getting into a fight, I figured I would just come inside and mind my own business. So we'll just do this right here. Now for July, this is the TBR, I plan to participate in 3 readathons and I have a vacation coming up. So your girl's gonna try to fit in as much as possible, okay? Persevere, that's what we do around here. Okay, so for July, I have 3 readathons. The first one is JourneyAthon, and it is hosted by my girl Chatty, the Mad Chatterer, and it is a middle grade readathon. Now, I am not much of a middle grade reader. However, I am going to participate, okay? I'm going to have at least 1 middle grade, that's the criteria, and then I mixed in my other adult books in there, okay? So there's multiple paths, tons of stuff with this readathon, amazing, beautiful graphics. She has put her foot in this readathon. I'm going to link her stuff below. Now, I'm participating in the magical portal because you can actually pick your own path, right? So the criteria is 1 to 4 books. So I'm going to do about 4, or I'm going to try. Now, the first prompt for the magical portal, I can't speak today, y'all, is the Prologue, a book with the mode of transportation on the cover. So I picked And What of the Cargo. Now this is by Yapa, who I actually found in a Sprint the other day. It was a free download on Juneteenth. So I downloaded that bad boy. Definitely free on Amazon. And it's kind of vague in my opinion, but it talks about the slave trade and the Middle Passage and how so many lives were lost along that treacherous journey. And something about the souls of those Africans are not at rest, and something about them in the cargo. So I'm excited to see what this book has to offer and what it's about. So the next stop in the journey is Smoke Mushroom, a crazy or unusual cover. And I decided to choose Pestilence. Anyway, it has a really cool mask on the cover, and this has something to do about the Black Death Plague in the 14th century, and it seems something about maybe it has to do with a zombie cover-up. I'm not sure. Now I got this from the library and it says volume 1, so maybe I'll see if I can find some other volumes in the mix on that, but this is what come up. The next prompt is Camp Launchpad, a book with a magical artifact. Okay, so I actually got book mail. Okay, let's open this up because I haven't. Now I got contacted for this book by an author, and I'm excited to read it. It is a Linden Falls. It is a Christian fantasy from my understanding. Let's see what this says. About an orphan and a rumored witch named Mabel fights to end the darkness that enslaves her kingdom. That sounds pretty good. Okay, well, I can't wait to read this. I want to thank Joshua Hershey for sending it to me. Look forward to reviewing it. The next prompt is the end prompt, Satya Partia. Read a middle grade book. That's the criteria. It's a middle grade readathon, right? So I picked this beautiful book right here, Eden's Everdark. It looks like it's about a young girl who finds a magical sketchbook, and it transports her somewhere into some parallel universe with spirits and the afterlife, and she is finding a way to defeat some sort of witch magic. So I'm excited about it. I just think the cover is amazing right here. And I decided to go ahead and pick up this graphic novel as well. Now this is called Yanu, and this is Ananyu, Child of Wonder. And it is about a teenage orphan with no recollection of her past discovers she has the ability to rival the ancient deities. Ooh, something about African folklore. Excited about that. And that is the JourneyAthon Readathon. Okay, so it's gonna be fun. Chatty, I'm so excited that you are hosting your own readathon. Okay, so the next one I am participating in is the F-a-thon. You know that about. Now this is by Chronicles of Noria. So we have 3 prompts and then a buddy read. Now the buddy read is the 7 necessary sins of women and girls. And the books that I chose for the other 3 prompts, you have settler colonialism. So that's basically people trying to take over other people's lands. And I chose They're There. This book tells the plight of urban Native Americans. So you have Tommy Orange grapples with complex, painful history of Native Americans and inheritance of beauty and profound spirituality. So should be pretty interesting. This is very popular. I've heard a lot about it. And ooh, now you have F Mission Noir. So basically this is misogyny. We're basically fighting against people that are oppressing women, specifically black women in this case. Now I decided to pick up this book, which is called The 3 Mothers. Now I heard about this on channel Lex Reads and Library Without Borders, and I thought it would be interesting to pick up. And it's basically how the mothers of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and James Baldwin shaped a nation. So these are the women behind these great, powerful men. So I'm excited to hear their stories. And you have F Transphobia. Now I picked up this book, The Trauma Cleaner. I can't remember where I heard about this from, but apparently this is a memoir of Sandra Panquist, who was a husband, father, drag queen, gender reassignment patient, sex worker, and businesswoman and trophy wife. And basically she cleans up crime scenes. So this is a story of someone that has lived an amazing, diversified life. So I'm excited to hear what they have to say. And that is F-a-thon. Now the last readathon is the Lazy Summer Readathon, and this is being hosted by My Cozy Chronicles. And this is a very sweet, simple, kind of lackadaisical readathon, and it is 3 prompts. So the first prompt is read a nonfiction book or something that's kind of like gonna help improve your space, a self-help book. So I'm going to just double tap with the trauma cleaner, you know, clean up the scene, make everything great. And it's a nonfiction, so. And then you have a book that makes you feel good, kind of spicy with. And one of the prompts said romance. So I decided to go ahead and pick up The Marriage Pass. I forgot to say that I heard about this book from Adrian and his sister Harlem's library. Add a little spice to the summer. And that's basically about a husband-wife couple that they decide to open up the marriage. The man initially is not on board with it, but eventually he is and takes a liking to maybe her sister. We'll see. And then the last prompt is basically pick 3 places virtually and explore them. So we'll see what I decide to come up with. And that is the readathons for July. That's my plan. So we'll see what happens. And I'll definitely be vlogging with my trip. I'm excited about that. You'll see where it is later. So that's it. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you plan to read for July as well, or if you've read any of these books. So don't melt in the summer heat. Bye, y'all.